Hi and welcome to AStonesThrowAway. Today we'll be doing the November 30th to December 3rd, Monday through Thursday reading for Scorpio. I hope everyone's had a great holiday. And we do intuitive stone reading here. If you need a tarot reading, head on over to Passion Water Tarot. She does intuitive tarot readings. And tell her Tasha says hi, Mama Do. I'm going to start us off with an affirmation card. I keep saying affirmative. It's one of those days. Affirmation card from the Louise L. Hayes You Can Heal Your Life deck. And let's tell you about some interesting stuff coming up in your astrology. The 30th, we have a lunar eclipse in Gemini. Lunar eclipses bring unexpected endings, so beware of that. And in Gemini, it brings that we're going to be recognizing some self-defeating patterns and revealing secrets. So that'll be interesting, especially considering that the first Mercury enters Sagittarius, which is going to means we're going to lose all our filters. I mean, I'm a Sagittarian, so I don't have very many filters to begin with. Everyone's often told me I have all the tact of a teaspoon. But now everyone's going to lose their filters, so there's that. And considering that all the secrets are going to be revealed at the same time that the filters are going away, expect all the gossip to be juicy. So, with that in mind, let's go to the readings. Remember, these are all general readings, and as with all general readings, they may not jive with everyone. If what you're hearing isn't feeling right to you, check your moon sign and your rising sign. If you have a partner that's really close to you and you're hearing that, I just don't know where you begin and they end, check their sun, moon, and rising, because guess what? Us readers can't tell either. Alright? Energies do mesh. So, without any further ado, there's your card. There is no blame, Scorpio. There is no blame. I release the need to blame anyone, including myself. We're all doing the best we can with the understanding, knowledge, and awareness we have. There is no blame. Remember that, Scorpio. Sometimes mistakes just happen. Believe it or not. Mistakes happen. Okay, so let's get to the reading. This is my mat. I do intuitive stone reading here. These are your relationships, and that is any relationship you have, be it your partner, your family, your co-workers, your friends, anything that is significant to you and coming up this week. This is you. Anything that is you-centric is what is on your mind, your state of mind, your feelings, how people are perceiving you, how you are projecting yourself onto the world. These are your challenges for the week. These are your stumbling blocks, things that aren't quite going right, things that are in your way. You know how that goes. And anything closer to the center of the circle are things that are closer in space, closer in time, more on your mind, more important. It's just things that are, those are the more important things. Anything further out towards the edges are going away, coming in, further away in time, further away in space, are not as important to the matter. Or it's things that you're pushing away, I've noticed in some cases. Sometimes these things evolve. The more I read, the better I get at it. Just like tarot readers. If you've watched some of them from the beginning, the more they read, the better they get at it. Same with stone readers, I promise. Anything that's outside the circles and above the midline, that's things that are, you know them and you're ignoring them. They're trying to get your attention, honey. Anything outside the circle and below the midline are things that you know, but you don't know that you know. Those are, they may come as a surprise to you. You may have forgotten them so long ago that you're just like, what? They're also trying to get your attention. To be honest, if it's on this mat, it's trying to get your attention. If it's outside of the mat entirely, and oftentimes those are on the floor and I'm chasing them, that is a bolt from the blue. It is a complete surprise. You have no darn clue it's coming. Okay? So, let's close my eyes and see what's tingling and see what is in the week ahead for you, Scorpio, my dear. I hope everyone's doing fine. everyone's staying safe, not being part of this craziness that's happening with the shopping. You know, I was hoping this year would be a little less crazy than most, but you know, what can you do? I have small hands, so sometimes I have to just kind of pile them up there. I was once told by a piano teacher that I was wasting her time and mine. That I'd never learned how to play piano properly because I had small hands. So I'm searching for a 3/4 size guitar so I can learn how to play guitar. So, let's see what the stones have to say for you today. Alright, Scorpio. Scorpio, you've got a person in your life, your rock, you're very, yeah, that person you can call at 3 a.m. when you're drunk and need to come home. You know it's going to pick you up even if they were dead asleep. That person, there's some old issues coming up with them. You've got some old beefs that you need to hash out. This person is your rock. They're dependable. You love them. You need to work it out. Okay, Scorpio? They're going to be there for you no matter what. Whatever issues you have with them, you need to deal with. We all know you, Scorpio. We know that you're a master grudge holder. You need to deal with it. Okay? You feel like you've been going with the flow, and I feel like you're not happy about this. Mainly because I know too many Scorpios and they're never happy going with the flow. You're not, you know, Scorpio is always a little bit of a control freak. Sorry, love, but you know I'm right. I'm going with the flow, but you need to surrender and let that go. Okay? Just, these times are not a time to try to take control. It's a time to relax. Alright? You've got some money matters on your mind, and an older relationship, an older person in a relationship. Feels like aunt, possibly, cousin. It's not a direct relationship. It's not a mother or father or sister, that sort of thing. It's like an aunt or a cousin who's on your mind, very close, who you're having to deal with. Over in relationships. Yeah, there's some money matters going on over here that you're having to deal with. That's really on your mind very heavily. Over here in relationships, you've got a very hard to love loved one who is having trouble seeing the beauty inside the ugly, and you need to help them see that. They're a very creative person, and they're having trouble with that. You are learning new relationship skills. You're learning new relationship skills, and I think that might be causing you to see clearly the grief and the sadness that you're having about relationships. Maybe you're seeing that maybe a relationship you're having is not a healthy one. And that's causing you to be sad. And you're seeing that because of these new relationship skills you're learning. There's some money issues impacting a relationship. They're pretty major. So keep an eye on those. Over here in stumbling blocks. God, I'm tired looking at that. We've got some very old issues coming up. They're very thorny. It's something that you have turned your eyes away from. There's something you saw very clearly, possibly too clearly. It's caused restless nights. It's a money situation, possibly regarding a house, and you've worked very hard at it at some point, and you've just kind of shut down about it. But you're very sad and very angry at some point, and it's about to crop up and bite you in the butt. Okay? Ow. Yeah. This is and You're going to need money fast because my hands are itching. Okay? Over here in things that you're forgetting, there is a loved one who might be able to help with this money situation. Feels like they're that way. There's a loved one. It's a young adult. I'm not feeling they're old. I'm not feeling they're especially young either. So we're thinking under 30, older than 15, who can help. There's a house situation. Something regarding a house with your relationships that you're forgetting. There's something you're forgetting there. And things you're purposely ignoring. There's an older relative who you look up to, who you haven't been paying attention to. You might want to keep an eye on them. They look like they're about to be coming into your life again. There's also a child, probably a girl child, who's going to be coming very intimately into your life, who's going to need your attention, Scorpio. Let's see if there is anything else that can clarify some of this for us. I don't think that's going to clarify anything. I know what stone that was I just picked up. Yeah, I've got my eyes closed, but some stones I can tell by touch these days. When they get into my hand. Okay. Yeah, what's over here is whenever you think about it, you're seeing it distorted. You're not seeing the truth. It doesn't matter. There's another child. There's a pair of girl children that that are going to become very extraordinarily important very soon. And there is a money matter. That is also, that money matter is very important. It just got reinforced. Over here, in things that are coming as surprises for you, there's a time of relaxation and going with the flow that's coming. Okay? That's what these are. That's Amazonite and Amethyst. Amazonite is the go with the flow stone. It's rest, it's calm, it's the chill out stone. Okay? Amethyst is rest and calm. So there's a time of rest. There's a time to rest coming, Scorpio. I promise. All this disaster is going to calm down. But you need to do the work to get there. Okay? Just remember, this all feels very hectic to me. But the calm and the rest is coming. So let's clear these away. And let's pull you some cards. I'll pull one for clarity. One for seeing where to focus, and one for a possible outcome. And remember, when dealing with, there's some argumentativeness that you're also ignoring. That's going to be rearing its head. Sorry. That one's going to come as a surprise. Okay, Scorpio. I'm using the Connolly deck, which I think is awfully pretty. It's got a few different meanings than the regular Rider deck. It's a fairly new deck to me. I'm still kind of getting to know it, so please bear with me on that. But I like it. It's pretty. It feels good. So, if you like anything I'm doing, if you like the way I do it, or what I say, or anything at all, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell. Remember, I also do personal readings, which are a little more in depth. The stones react much better when I have actual questions to answer. They're good at really specific things, and if you get really, really specific, I'll use the pendulum. So let's see what the cards have to say today. So, first, we've got the Page of Swords, and we have the Three of Cups reversed, and the Eight of Swords. So, what I'm feeling here is we've got, you're feeling, you are ready, you're ready for battle, you're ready You're passionate about it. You're not embattled yet, but you're feeling like you're prepared for it. The Three of Cups reversed. Usually that's merriment and enjoyment. I'm feeling like you're not having a whole lot of fun right now. And you need to focus on why that is. And the Eight of Swords. Usually that card has a completely different meaning, but this is you need the end is not having to fight. It's usually this card has a completely different meaning. In this deck, that is not having to fight, because those swords are not going to be useful anymore after that. You're not going to have to fight anymore. You know, the battle's won. You don't have to fight anymore. So, if any of that helped, hit that like button. And I'll see you next week for the weekend readings, and I might have a little surprise brewing. So, stay safe, and I'll see y'all later.